Blessings, welcome. Thank you so very much for joining me here for your weekly love reading. It is for October 25th through 31st, 2021. This week we are in the Feast of Tabernacles, and we have Mars going into Scorpio closer to the end of the week, and that's going to bring more of the push, the divine masculine Christ, warriors stepping up and attaining a union with their divine feminine Christ. A lot of cosmic energies are coming in. Deep-seated soul memories is what I'm hearing. So there's major activations and wake-ups coming in, especially for the bridegrooms here, whether they're male or female, your Holy Grail counterpart. I'm reading them as the masculine and you as the feminine in terms of energies. So the masculine are getting massive activation codes and direction, wake up, and this is within all of us individually as well, but they are being shown exactly what to do to step more into their divinity template, into their anointed template, and more of a divine alchemical frequency to be in union with you as well. So let's see how the energies are this week for the two of you. We've got deep cellular healing. Exactly. This is that deep cellular memory that's also waking up in them. It says Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. And I'm hearing light body. There's activation codes. We've got the Judgment card here as well. And then intuition and manifestations, number 3. So the Judgment is supporting the two of you basically get the karmic neutralization. This was happening last week with the end of Libra season as well. So bringing, and I'm seeing similar imagery I was seeing in last week's reading of this purification, this white lilies coming in as well. So this is about for the two of you to be alchemical creators, to create and also to have things continue moving forward and birthing into this physical reality. So we've been healing through the quantum field, the cellular memory, the DNA, the soul loss, and all of these sorts of things here. So this is like the end of that shadow work that was also clearing last week as well, especially for you, the feminine. It was the finale with the Aries full moon of cleaning out the deep shadow work. And this is, and I'm seeing like this is clearing now as well. And it's just going to move the two of you forward as creator counterparts is what I'm hearing specifically. So it's like, I'm hearing like all the sins of the past needed to be washed away, and it had to be released out of the cellular memory through the quantum field to you both as well. So this, and I'm hearing Instagram accounts as well. So there could be something regarding Instagram or and Facebook profile I'm hearing as well. So something could be part of your social media presence as well, and it could be connected to those two platforms also going out for almost a day a few weeks ago as well. Or at that time there could have been a big activation, a lot of energies coming in, and it's opened up this doorway to get the clearing, the final last layers of clearing that was needed here. And there could have also been, if you have been cleaning up your social media profiles, this could be also another component of it with that Judgment card here I'm seeing as well. It's like releasing and healing and letting go of the past and cleaning things up, the old versions of yourselves, your old belief systems as well here, other people that you might have still have photos and certain things still on your social media that you felt guided to clear up as well. But this is about the two of you moving forward as alchemical creator counterparts, I'm hearing again. So this is, things are coming to fruition now is also what I'm hearing. This prophecy is coming to the fruition. Weight for you towards the union, weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry here. Wow. And this is where the cellular memory, it's all being cleaned up. I do feel like we have family, friends, and guides here, Spirit, and the King of Wands here. And I do feel like this temptation template, and God was saying this when I was meditating, like that's all neutralizing within the body. So whatever remaining temptation that was this third-party karmic seed point of separation here, is all neutralizing. And this might be happening through you. This is part of the judgment, and this is so that you can have your Holy Grail counterpart masterpiece. And this is what they were ascending into, this lion template last week, as their action steps towards union here. And I do feel like this is an extension of that. And we were hearing like last week, it's going to be a lunar cycle, like the Aries full moon to the next full moon, of clearing this and getting this alignment. And so I'm feeling like your efforts to get your counterpart to this template here, being this leader, masculine, divine masculine Christ leader, this King of Judah template here, and clearing the ancestral and the genetic and all of these sorts of things to get to this point of clearing this karma, getting this justice, and clearing these things out through all space, time, and dimension is coming to completion, and it's going to be releasing from you now. And I do feel like this is your time of healing and restoration after all that you've had to do basically and deal with, especially like with relationships in general and the generational curse of Deuteronomy and these sorts of things as well, to get to this point. And it's your time to heal, basically. The division template is what I'm hearing. We have soul family. This is the two of you here. The Six of Pentacles, there's definitely, and behind the mask. So we're clearing the falsehoods and the veils of illusions, and that was preventing the two of you here from seeing the divine blueprint of the two of you here. So this is where the judgment and neutrality is coming in. And I do feel there's a unionizing is what I'm happening here. So it's like whatever was needed to be cleared in terms of the veils of illusions, or the consciousness that needed clearing here, so that, and the heart space as well, so that the two of you can step back into this unified field. And this is what's happening. Calling your tribe. You don't have to do this alone. And I'm hearing like you're entering the Mecca, which is the golden cube, the 144,000. So this energy is repeating now that we're at this golden ratio point. You're getting to the seed point here, and it's like, I think you're also rebuilding as well. You're getting help coming in here to support, raise you up as an embodiment of the divine feminine Christ. Host of the Grail is what I'm hearing as well. So we're returning to that golden cube, New Jerusalem. And this is our template. This is our frequency. This is an embodiment that we're carrying within us as well. And it's a vibration. So this is you also being a match to that vibration and calling them in here. So something's coming in this week here to give you that neutrality. It's the judgment over whatever's preventing you from unifying more, stepping more into that unified field of consciousness and raising up into the light body as well, is what I'm hearing here. There's like your original oaths are also being restored. Your original divine blueprint, because in the molecular structure. So this is a very deep healing that you're going through, and it's like the end of all of this. It's the end of getting to this place of union and all that you've had to do to get to this place of union and complete that division template here. So it's really like you are stepping into this unified field. It's happening in your consciousness. You're stepping into oneness and wholeness with your counterpart here. Your Grail King counterpart here is what I'm hearing as well, specifically here. You two are entering this unified field of consciousness. And so that you could find that the telepathy between the two of you is growing stronger. Your bond is getting stronger. You're stepping more into this oneness. And so whatever was blocking that is clearing this week here. It's being rectified is what it is as well. And this could be the division between the two of you in other lifetimes here as well. That now that they're stepping up into this energy here and embodiment, it's like you can move forward basically. So it feels like last week you had to do more of the work and that they were being carried forward, and this week I feel like things are happening for them here, and it's carrying you and your union forward as well. And I just feel like your connection is getting so much stronger. It's happening on a molecular structure. Like the feedback between the two of you is getting so much stronger. So whatever, there was things that were preventing that information communicating between the two of you accurately here, but the feedback is now getting stronger, and it's going to continue building and building. And this is part of the healing the deep healing that you're also going through. It's going to support your connection to them here, and feeling them and hearing them and sensing them and their energy vibration. And I'm seeing like to enter into that infinite unification field together, and that you both are becoming a match to that. So it's like you're sharing energy, basically the same vibration is what I'm hearing. So your blocks, we've got double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity, Pleiades, and this is like the mission work is what's clearing. So it's like all this stuff you've had to do. We've got new supportive connections, and then the Knight of Cups. So you've had to clear these knights as well, to get, which we've been clearing the past few weeks, so that you can get to this new connection here of your Holy Grail counterpart, where they're a king counterpart, not a knight, not a page, right? So this is important, and that they're more of a like an equal match with you in this template as well, is what it feels like, because I feel like you have a lot of that lioness energy in you, and this is a better match possibly as well than that frequency. So it's a Holy Grail embodiment is what I'm hearing. So it's like you've cleared this, and I feel like you've cleared that in heaven, on earth, the old heaven. You've cleared out old heaven for New Jerusalem. God is saying you've cleared out old heaven and old earth. Now we're going to have new heaven and new earth, and you're the New Jerusalem. So this is what's coming forth here. And I'm hearing like Venus, Mars retrograde. Like this is happening through your embodiment, that this is coming together, and you're attracting your match through this is what they're getting a lot of codes, I'm hearing some of the same things are coming in. These light codes, these glyphs are specifically coming in and waking them up, and to build this connection with you now. It's happening through the lunar gateway, God is saying. So I'm hearing like the past Mars and Venus retrogrades, they cleared out for the past few years, have been clearing out like all the spells and the brainwashing in terms of like who you've been attracting, what kind of relationships the two of you have been creating. I'm hearing like it's not the Jezebel counterpart anymore. So, and that it's the end of that here. And so it's like Mars and Venus as the two distorted masculine and distorted feminine energies that have going through this timeline shift for the shift of ages here, and have been supporting divine masculine and feminine Christ here on planet Earth as well, excel and become this one harmonic match as well. So it's like all, and the tones is God is saying, so it's like all of these things have completed now. We do have Venus going retrograde at the end of the year, but I'm hearing like the Venus Mars retrograde, like those specific two planets, that particular season is completed. I do feel like this Venus retrograde coming up is going to really more about raising up the divine feminine Christ for this new age of Aquarius, for the goddess age, and having that rise up within you and these sorts of things. I think it's more supportive of bringing in this new earth feminine embodiment rather than releasing the old and all these sorts of things. So I can understand how now we've completed a cycle of clearing out the distorted masculine and the distorted feminine here, and the two of you moving forward, we've got to more of the same match and tone, right? And that's what these two planets have also been supporting, going retrograde, have also been supporting all of us get into this unification field. So we do have your action steps: earth, school, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning with optimism, and the Eight of Cups. So, and there's a lot of walking away going on here, and but you are optimistic because this new path is opening here, this beautiful new beginning, and you're healed of the past, and you've ascended out lot of this Earth School mission as well. So this is a higher evolutionary consciousness is what I'm hearing as well. And this is about healing now and getting the rejuvenation that you need here from all that you've been going through the past few years, and this soul growth and this learning and these sorts of things that you're going to be attracting. It's more about getting this finale done within all of these deep cellular molecular tones, harmonies, things that God is truly in charge of, these light codes, these Schumann blasts, these CMEs. This is what they're all doing. And it's like it's a shift, it's a quantum shift, it's a vibrational shift is what I'm hearing. So, and it's happening now, it's happening through this lunar gateway, God keeps saying, and I'm feeling like you're going to get more confident and more powerful. And I do feel like they're also, them as a star seed equivalent match is also able to come in now, ground. It's like bring heaven to earth here through your molecular structures. So there does feel like a big time of bringing, like for New Jerusalem, to bring heaven down to earth, that this is happening now. Things are completing so that this can happen now, and these breakthroughs can come in. And it's like you're walking into that, you're welcoming it. God is saying you're welcoming this new dawn, new day, new cellular way, your heart open, you're healed to receive your match now moving forward here. This beautiful match here where you're creating together on the same team, the same vibration, the same match, where before this had to be cleared up for both of you, not just you. And it was because of all these little things as well as bigger things, but especially the past year and 2 years of cleaning out all of these subtle things within the mindset and the healing and the karma, things that we can't tangibly, physically necessarily say I did this and that resulted in this in my life. These are things within the body and within the cells and these sorts of things, and these consciousness shifts, and it's just ascension ultimately as well here back into the light body. So you have a big movement forward this week here. Duality is what I'm hearing, like the end of duality. And you're more conscious, like you're more conscious based on love, and like you're definitely going to be even more sensitive to energy is what I'm hearing as well. And your vibrational match, like it's all supporting you being a match to your Grail counterpart as well. And it's like that sensitive energy, it's because it's pure source energy without division attached to it is what God's saying. So I do feeling like this is all going to heal to bring that out of you as your most potent frequency. And it's pure. It feels like a newborn child. It's beautiful and it's fresh and it's youthful and it's young and it's exciting and it's a new beginning and a new you. This is you born now. It's like you're going through that process of getting that, getting healthy and well and strong basically right now. Just opening up and receiving your Grail King counterpart here as well. Arms open, God is saying. And like, look how happy this is going to come through this. It feels like a finale of the mission is what it is. And you've at this week, you've already done your part to get to the end of that. That's why this Six of Pentacles is here and this Judgment is here. It's just fully helping you move forward here and your union move forward, and that like the honesty and the communication with each other, with yourselves around the union as well, is also going to continue expanding. So let's see where they are towards your union this week. We do have dance. Do something to shift your vibration. And that is also speaking of that feminine power center, but there is definitely a lot of this feminine activations coming in. We do have this back and forth energy, and then the Seven of Wands. So they're getting this balance of these polarities. So they're not, this is coming to an end for them. So they're not going to be going back and forth. They do have more of a direct focus here. They are like, their vibration is stepping into oneness with you is what's also happening here. So, and it's like they've been they are fighting off and moving forward, basically, the old version that would keep you two separated, and would now, like, they have a momentum forward towards you. And like in the past, that would happen, and then there would be a retraction because of the devil and this interference, and it would pull them back down. And so this is where they're going to end that back and forth here, and they're putting a stop to that. And it's happening in their DNA is what I'm hearing. I keep hearing things are coming back in through the quantum field. So it's like harvest, God is saying, exactly, like we're getting birthing of manifestations that we've already sent into the quantum field, and that's where this card is coming in here as well. Like it's time to receive the activation codes and the cellular memory, God is saying. He's saying what is lost is being found. So it's like first fruits, and it's your original covenant agreement, your original union. You're both finding this within yourselves here. And it's like God is saying for them, it's like when Jesus was tempted by the devil and he passed, like this is what's kind of happened, the sins, like they're not going backwards. This is the thing. They're only going forward. They're not going to go backwards anymore. So they could be tested this week and pushed this week as well, but they're choosing the union. They're choosing you here, and they're going to, I'm feeling like, see and eliminate what causes them to retract and pull backwards. It's something connected with the earth, and their earth star chakra, but because of that, they are connected with the earth and through the cellular memory here, that the earth's actually cleaning this debris out of them as well. So it could have been something within their own field that was causing them to pull back or retaliate. I'm also hearing as well, they could have been like aggressive towards you, obnoxious sometimes. And so it's like that was this pulling back energy where it's like, maybe they were very loving one minute, and then they would be hasty the next minute, and they would pull back. And it's very confusing, obviously, when you're opening up and giving love to somebody, you're reciprocating love, and then you get your head bitten off basically the next day, the next minute, they take it all back. It's like your relationship's going forward, and all of a sudden it's like the brakes are on and things are going backwards, right? And so it's like this is, the density is cleaning out of them is what I'm hearing. So they will be more grounded to the earth as well, more stable to move forward through this week and through this shift that they're experiencing as well. There's a neutrality coming in, God is saying. So that could be also what this is about, this neutrality here. It's like the earth is definitely helping. The earth star chakra, I'm hearing again, is definitely helping them heal and remove out of them the debris that needs to go so that they can continue. It says, I remember soul plan, fated life versus destiny here, emotionally, with the 8 of Wands and true love. So this is they're going forward. Nothing's going to stop this here. And it's like, again, they're choosing this love for you and this destined union. So nothing's going to stop them continuing forward here with this plan of action here. And it is very auspicious, like this white horse coming in basically. And it could be part of clearing out this template as well, because you're clearing it and it's leaving out of their emotional body as well. So a temptation is what I'm hearing. So, and it's being eradicated, God is saying. So they're not going to act like this energy any longer here as well. And temptation is what I'm hearing again. And that's what they're getting. They're getting a lot of help and divine support with this as well. There's an enlightenment coming in with this. It's just waking them up. So it's like as this stuff is coming in, the old is going out their feet as well. It's a beautiful energy of action. And then I do think they have a lot of the power behind them now to continue to move forward, utilizing the Aries energy, the Mars energy, the Scorpio energy, all this fire, and passion and drive and determination to be with you. We've got further blocks, the sacred temple, don't dim to fit in here as well. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? And then the hermit. So this would be this is like you, New Jerusalem, right? The temple and the Mecca, and they're not going to be retracting. It's like they have to stop pulling back, and this is the block that they're clearing this week in this Hermit card. And I do feel like they're like this remembering is coming in for them this week. This communication, this clear understanding is helping them, and this divinity is shining quite brightly for them as well. So it's going to help lead them away from temptation. God is saying He's delivering them from evil. And the Judgment card is also forcing this. It's a divinity template they're stepping into as well. So they're going to be seeing you as sacred. They do see you as sacred. I feel like they are protecting your union as well. It's a divine assignment is what I'm hearing, specifically a divine assignment. So they're receiving this assignment this week. God is removing what's preventing them from moving forward on this assignment to be in union with you as well. And they aren't to be in hermit mode here, and they have to level up. God is saying they need to level up and go get this union. So their action steps, we do have taking action with taking steps here. So they know we also have transformation and 6 of Swords. So they know they have to go forward and do this, and they are being carried forward as well. You both are really have these energies of really leaving this behind here and going through this major wormhole is what I'm hearing, and getting this transformation. It says, and things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. And I just feel like you two are changing so rapidly, like not just the union, like everything is getting so much lighter, so much better, so much healed. I think the two of you are really back to your original state of being as well, which is really beautiful. And that's happening through the quantum field. God is saying, like, you two are the same match, and it's a beautiful tone and harmony. And it's like you haven't been able to tap into this level of acceptance of yourself and of each other. And there is a collective group, again, I'm hearing right now, of anointed bloodline masculine that are going to be also getting this upgrade here. And this is happening, this is happening through the quantum field, I'm hearing as well. Like this is the time for this upgrade and activation to be happening. So, and this transformation, right? And it's happening at the root structure, God is saying again, which is the Earth Star chakra and their foundation. So something is waking them up to their destiny now, right? And saying, don't dim your light any longer. Don't stand back. Don't let the devil be in control. Like, you got to take charge here. You got to fight for your union. You got to go get this union here and put an ending to what needs to go. And that's what they're doing here this week. And God is actually doing it for them. He's bringing a sickle here for harvest, he's saying, for the two of you to move on and for them to continue attaining being with you, their sacred divine counterpart. So let's see what the final energies are for the two of you this week. The end of the week, we've got trust the niggle. So this is great because this is waking up. These are massive wake ups. It says the niggling. What is this niggling feeling trying to tell you here? And we also have the 2 of Wands. So they're especially with them, and then increase is the last card. So it's time to go get your union here, and the path is open, the doors are open here. This is abundance coming in here. You're being called, definitely sealed, God is saying, and they're sealed with the earth as well, and this Earth Star chakra. So there's a big thing happening with your counterpart and the earth, and a bond and a merger that they're also getting this week. And it's everything that they need to decide to continue moving forward. And I think they're going to be proving it to themselves. There might be something that's coming up this week where they are making a final judgment, where they are, deciding like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to fall backwards. I'm going to keep going here and harvest. And I'm going to say yes to this harvest and go get it. and nothing's going to stop me, and they're going to go. And the path, it's like everything's aligning here, waking them up to go and get this, and they're trusting that plan, and they're putting all of their energy into it here. They feel you, they need you, they know you, is what I'm hearing. They're feeling the need to know you, feeling the need to know you. So it's like they want to know you. But this telepathy is already building up. So it's like that communication is already really clear. I think it's like, I want to know this person, like physically. I want to go be and see what this union's all about, basically. Like they definitely know. This is what the Nicholas God is saying, like through the quantum field, this is happening, where they want to know, they want to have this and experience this, and like every facet of it. Like they're definitely getting a new layer of understanding your union this week as well. And that's what's going to create them coming in here and making this choice to have the union and go for it. And I just feel like you're opening up to receive it. You know, you're at the end of this path, and it's just, you know, they're coming home to you, and your arms are going to be wide open. And the cellular memory is healing the emotional body and whatever trauma basically needs to go. And that's where this deep cellular healing and these sorts of things are going to support you here, so that you can be fully heart open and receive this. Because especially with this mission work, and it's like all this betrayal you've had to endure is what I'm hearing, and the suffering you've had to experience with these entities, false counterparts, whatever they were, that karma is what I'm hearing as well. It's like it's worn down. It's worn your heart down so much, right? And you could feel powerless at times, or like giving up. But there's this new like cellular upgrade you're getting, and that's happening in the chakra system, and it's for this new age of Aquarius. It's really like a reboot of you into this new home, this new harmonic tone that you are, this new earth embodiment that you are. So it's like all of this darkness that you've been clearing as well, and this deep shadow work, it's just going to completely neutralize. So I say, like, don't worry about that. Don't worry about things repeating either, is what I'm hearing. The mind might be like still playing back old things that have been going on. But that's not going to be your new lifestyle. So it's like your new lifestyle is this king counterpart, God is saying. So you're attracting this into your reality. You're going to have a life, a home, a family with this person. So you have to let go of what needs to go here, and whatever's not yours to carry anymore, and get the weight of the world. It's just like, and your role into bridging for new earth and being the rainbow warrior, and there's blessings coming in for that, is what I'm hearing. You're going to have like this heart healing and be so heart healed, and I do feel like you're going to get raptured into like unconditional love, frequency, unity, consciousness, and I think it's going to happen quite quickly because of the cellular memory clearing. So it's like you could just wake up with this old version of yourself, a totally new version of yourself. You could just be waking up one day this week, but I think it's happening over the month. It's not just this week. It's going to go to the next full moon. So this is a gradual upgrade now. But this week you're going to feel more optimistic and more possibly like a completion of the old cycle as well in this Earth School. And more of a forgiveness energy and like a higher understanding that this was for your evolution and these sorts of things, rather than these playbacks happening so much that are where maybe you've been destroyed. As these feelings of that you've been destroyed is just like or giving up. It's like that's going to neutralize out of you, because this optimism card, right, is coming in. So it's going to bring you new life, new frequency, new energy, new excitement levels, new optimism about the union here as well. But I think it's about your Grail King. So there's epiphanies are coming in as well, as what God is saying. So you're gonna step into a full alignment with a new cycle, this new earth relationship, this kingdom reality, this Holy Grail relationship, where before it wasn't even close to that. And it's like, that's what you're letting go. It's like a totally new version of everything. And it's like, this is a cleansing and a clearing, and so it's like gone out of you completely. You forget all about it. It's not part of your thoughts anymore. It's not creeping back in the mind. These sorts of things, dreams about the past, certain things like that, they're all going to come to an end here, and it's being completely removed out of you and your body. So, and it's opening you up, and it's opening up the pathway for them to come in here as well. So you're ready. They're getting pushed to come in through this process as well and take another step towards the union. And I do think it's going to be pretty quick, because they're pretty solidified in this frequency already. I think it's just about, like, nothing's going to stop them. So if things come up this week to take them off path here, it could be just simply to trigger them out of this hermit mode and be like dimming themselves down here. It's like they're having to play a proactive position where they haven't had to play this position. Like, they have to be more of this template now, and they haven't really been this template before. They've been sitting in this template. So it's like, this is being eradicated, God's saying. So it's like a big upheaval, and it's like they're going to see this within themselves, that they are this template, because they're being somewhat forced to step into this leadership role, and it's like calling them as well. It's beautiful. This is a soul calling, and it's a soul restoration, and it's your divine union. Amen to that. And the love that God is reminding me to go back to this card. It's the love that they have for you here. It's calling them. This is pulling them through that portal. There's these two portal windows here. Destiny is calling them, so they're not going to go backwards to the wrong relationships anymore either. So for this week, we're going to be working with a celebration of love cards in the extended reading this week. So the Vimeo link is right down below if you'd like to participate and co-create with us for your union. We do clearings, healings, activations. We'll get more cards as well. Whatever comes through from the Most High God, it goes to both of you. Your Fibonacci sequence, God is saying as well, so that the two of you are the same match. So we're going to continue on with the restoration of your union and whatever else comes through from the Most High God for the both of you and your union this week. So please do join us. The Vimeo link is right down below. I also have a card of the day that I do Monday to Friday. I post it here on YouTube as well as on Instagram and on Telegram. If you'd like to join me, the links for those are all down below. I also do a weekly newsletter, and if you'd like to subscribe to my weekly newsletter, it's through my website at 144godcode.com. And I also have the monthly love reading if you'd like to listen to the whole month of October and what's going on. The link is down below for that as well. Thank you so very much for joining me. God bless you both. God bless your union. Take care. Thank you. Bye.